Alright guys, here is my next project. I do a lot of restoring older garden tractors. Well, I used to. With the landscape business, it's taken up a lot of time, so I haven't done any in a while. Mostly I've done a lot of old wheel horses, old Sears ST model garden tractors. I've done a couple John Deeres. But this here is one that I've been looking for years, and I was lucky enough that my brother moved into a new place about a year and a half ago, and this was sitting in the back barn, and so he gave it to me. These things are near impossible to find. If you do find one, they're in horrible shape. So I was pretty lucky. Everything is here. It's all original. For those of you who don't know what it is a Pennsylvania Copar Panzer. Now they come out with a few different ones over the years. They say mostly the ones that are front wheel like this, and if they're all completely red, are a Model A version. They went from the Model A version to a Model T102. I have not been able to figure out yet what year this is, or if it is a Model A or a T102. Some people have told me the Model A's were all completely red. The T102 had yellow accents, which you can see on the tire there, and on the jack shaft right here. Everything I've looked up, it said that you can usually tell, looking down in here, it'll say right in here, this was made in Laurel MD. They're right in here. They're supposed to be imprinted in it, as well as all the rest of this. It should be imprinted with a serial number, and it'll actually say the word serial and then a number. They say you can tell if it's one of the later models, it'll just say serial and then no number. Mine doesn't say anything that I can tell. There's nothing in there. I can't feel any grooves like maybe it was worn down. These are all pretty raised up. I mean, a good 1/16 of an inch, if not better. So I mean, you would think that the serial, if it was written there, would still be there, but it's not. Now they say you can also tell by down here on the side there should be a serial number. From what I can see, there's something written in here, and it kind of feels stamped. I can feel it raised up, so it could be a serial number. I'm going to lightly go over it and see if I can get the paint off, and if it reveals any letters, maybe I can find something that way. There's also different things I've seen that there will be a stamping right here. One guy actually has one online. It's stamped and it says 1953 right there. So not really sure. I do know it has the Briggs & Stratton model engine. I've taken some pieces off already, but in the front here there's a pulley with a groove, and you take this rope, which is actually original equipment, and you wrap this rope around it and you pull it, and it turns the engine over. And then to shut the engine down, you just press this button here and hold it in. What it does, it grounds out the spark plug, so to speak, and it'll shut the engine down. So I know it does have the Briggs & Stratton. It's, you know, a 4-cycle, but I haven't been able to tell exactly which engine it is yet. I know they say the later models came with the 9 horsepower. But like I said, I haven't gotten serial numbers off of that yet either. It does roll freely. These are the brake mechanisms. You press down and it pushes a little plunger downside there, pushes the brake shoe against the drum, and that's how it stops you. There's one on each side. There's one there, one over there. So I'm going to pull those apart today, and I'm going to go through the brakes and make sure they're okay. They're very simple setups. This is to actually to make this thing go. It has different size pulleys here, and you adjust the belt to whichever pulley you want for different rates of speed. You push this forward, and it's supposed to hit against a pin there, and that keeps you in forward gear. Pull it back, and then that's in neutral, and then you pull it back hard, and that puts you in reverse. There's a little bit of play in it. It's a little slop. The bolts need adjusted, but I'll get to that within time. They did make a conversion kit for the front that goes in the two ends of the frame holes there you see, and to take the front wheel off, and the conversion kit is a crossbar and it turns into two wheels in the front, so it's a four-wheel tractor. I'd like to get my hands on a set of those. I'd like to make this into a four-wheel version. I believe those are the T200 series, 202s, whatever they are. But this is my next project, and I will keep you guys updated on progress. And if anybody has any information on the Panzer, please let me know. And please post below. I'd love to have all the information I can get. Thanks, guys.